How's it? Today is Friday, June 7th. Some challenges have been encountered for the week. Kind of a little bit for today, but not as bad as Monday. Um, Today's Big Friday was up to 100 for the snatch and 130 for the clean jerk, which, if you remember, those are numbers I hit last week. But last week was also a little bit special. I threw on the singlet last week and essentially just maxed out. Probably not the smartest thing to do, but it is what I did, and I got up to 105 and 130 last week. Today, I decided to redo what I was supposed to do last week and make sure that I did all the reps properly. So I did 3 singles at 100 and then 3 singles at 130 for a clean and jerk. And honestly, I'm very happy with how today went. I missed a couple snatches, but I made 3 at 100, and I made all of my clean and jerks. I didn't do the front squats just because I didn't have enough time, but today was good, man. Like, broken shoe, well, I'm using mismatched shoes now, and it felt like it was okay. Like, things are trending in the right direction, and that is all that I can hope for right now. So, snatches today, I think I was just really trying to hold on to my extension for as long as possible. But what ended up happening is I held on for it too long, and then I don't have that solid, strong leg extension to really like move the bar, or to, how do you say, I guess move the bar. It looks like I'm not really using my legs the way that I'm supposed to. So I get to 80 here, and then 90, first 90 I miss. And it's because, well, I think I miss it for a variety of reasons. One of them is like my hands. I didn't put chalk, so this is the one I miss here. I didn't put chalk, so then it was a little bit hard to hold on and like a little bit forward. You see me, I'm like kind of like rubbing my fingers. But this one here, I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna put chalk and hold on. And yeah, it turned out fine. For, I think it was this next one, this 95 here, was one of those lifts that I didn't really have a very solid extension. Yeah, you can see there. Anytime I have that weird sort of double bounce at the bottom, it's because my extension and like my catch are just not synced up. So here's my first set at 100. This is the one I miss. And then it just, I think that kind of idea from 95 just persists onto this one here. Yeah, so it's like I'm not extending at the velocity that I normally would. And like it's I think it's because positioning, I'm a little bit higher up than I've practiced in the past, and that is something that I made a conscious effort to do, just from last week. Like I was saying that I felt like a lot of the missed lifts that I had at heavier weights were because I'm extending a little bit too early, and I feel like that is the reason why it kind of overcorrected to what it was today. This last one was the only one that felt like I did exactly what I wanted it to do. Still hold on to the extension, but still put as much force into it as possible. After that, I did my clean jerks here. I did the very Aaron thing. I went 60, 100, 130. I know I've mentioned it a couple times in the past. I'm like, I can't do that. Like, I can't continue to be doing that because it's stupid because it's a little bit dangerous, and two, it's like, in the case that something bad does happen, how silly am I gonna feel? Oh, watch this here. 100 here, and then I do my little squat jerk warm up, and then a little jerk. And Tauntauns, she's there. She's like the squat jerker. There she is. But she is squat jerking right next to me, and Yeah, here's a 130 first attempt, and for me, it's like I know that if I can clean it like pretty well, then my jerk historically is like, if I can clean it, I can jerk it. But lately, it's been not the case. I feel like it's getting more back to that situation where, like, if I'm cleaning this thing, if I can clean it, then I can definitely make the jerk. Like before, it used to be no question. Now it might be like 80% of the time, if I clean it, I can make the jerk. These next two cleans were not as easy as that first one, even though the first one didn't come off of a heavy like warm up per se. But I do make them all, and I'm super happy with that. Like, that is challenging in so many facets. 130. Well, sorry, I guess 100 and 130 is a 230 total. Like, that used to be my best, like a few years ago. But to be able to do it not peaked, not well rested, and for more than one is saying a lot. And I totally forgot. The other day I didn't even say how my sleep was. Let's see. Tuesday night, my sleep was probably an 8 out of 10 going into Wednesday for the clean jerks. And then today, like Thursday to today, was probably 7. 7 out of 10. Yeah, not too bad. Not like nothing particularly stellar or good, but you know, not the worst in the world. For accessories today, just did my pull-ups and then my GHD sit-ups. I didn't have time to front squat, but I'm gonna front squat tomorrow. I'm probably gonna do 140. We'll see what happens. I don't know if that's smart, but we'll see what happens. It is what it is. I'm not gonna plan to clean 140 next week. I did 135 last week for the front squat. So, but yeah, that's it for today. But thank you for watching. Shoots.